Folks, welcome to Pasadena, California, and the beautiful Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bruins will kick it away and start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bringing pressure. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough.
Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Give it to the back again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score LSU 7, UCLA.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Split backfield here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long, and they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying for a 4th down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's the end 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Escapes the sack. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second.
It's a fake. Looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. The ball is incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it at 4th down, let the quarterback throw it. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Has the first down, still on the move. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
UCLA 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Defense is coming after him. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
He's marked down at the 29. Brings up 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. It's second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The pocket breaking down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Hawkins. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Keeper for the first down and more. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And to stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him. take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. UCLA offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free now into the secondary. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. What an electric play. Suddenly, they've moved into scoring position down to the 24.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
That's a solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Try and muscle for the first down. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and
10. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback keeps it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Picks up 1. 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 14, UCLA 13.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it. tons available. They chose to go through the air here, and just not able to hit it.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. They finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Touchdown, Bruins, to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Now, with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He knocks this one right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Touchdown, UCLA. To jump in front in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Looking right, this one caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Is good. That ties the game at 27.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
If this defense gets a 3rd sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. And a takeaway will seal the victory.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Ball handed off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
The Bruins are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting call here. 3rd and medium in overtime. Will they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it?
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think